the Vecinos Coffee Guy. We're glad you're tuning in as we talk about a lot of new emergent things in the coffee world. Coming back from the Boston Coffee Show, my head was ready to explode and my emotions with excitement as I saw new things coming to market. And one of the things that seems to be growing at a faster rate in the specialty coffee industry is the cold brew market. And today we're going to look at the Wilbur Curtis cold brew system. And it is talking about doing 5 gallons in under 20 minutes with cold water.
Okay, this is a Wilbur Curtis cold concentrate brewer. Okay, and it soaks it for 12, 15 hours? Or?
No, it'll brew 5 gallons of cold brew concentrate in under 20 minutes.
Now, you take the temperature of the water and the extraction and you are fudging somewhere. What's going on? Well, number one, they're recommending that you grind it to a finer grind than you would with the steeping type for 16 hours. So it's a finer, and now they're coming up with an agitator. It's similar to something you would see in a washing machine. So they have finer brew, cold water, and they're agitating it to stir it continually to get the goodness out of the coffee in less time. Now, the interesting thing about this is if you're really into kegging coffee, you're going to find that there's a lot of work to get the cold brew in the keg and then get the air out. You got to get the air out to nitrogenate it in a quicker capacity. So the thing about that's happening with cold brew is larger volumes in quicker extraction time. So how are you going to accomplish that with the laws of extraction? We're going to see that there's new kinds of systems that are doing shorter times, but what they're doing is they're hitting it with hot water, and they're doing a concentrate. Instead of adding water, they're doing it over ice to immediately bring the temperature down so you can have a batch of cold brew in a shorter amount of time. And it is going to have the more, if you like acidic qualities like I do, if you say you like African coffees and Central American coffees that tend to be more acidic and that kind of a bright note in the coffee, you're going to miss that in cold brew unless you can get the goodness out with hot and suddenly chill it. And my friend Dave Jensen has developed with Nuco a system where he's getting the acidic qualities that are good out of the coffee into the cold. Now this Curtis, if that's what you want, maybe Curtis isn't for you. Maybe the Brewista or the Toddy isn't for you, or maybe the larger batch that do beer things, kegs and fermentation tanks that maybe other companies are using in larger quantities is more for what you want. So you have to first of all decide, what do you want? What kind of notes do you want in your cold brew? Is it going to be good to be mellow and chocolatey? Maybe you're adding some cocoa with it. This is the up-and-coming thing that I see. I could see going into a coffee shop with cold brew and having like 8 coffee taps to deal with as you make your decision, much like a craft beer situation. And they're going to be brewing coffee with cascara, coffee with cocoa. They're going to be doing coffee cold brew without the foam. And they're going to be doing, the next tap next to it is going to be nitrogenated with the head. So there's all kinds. There's going to be decaf, there's going to be regular, there's going to be acidic, there's going to be non-acidic, there's going to be the fruity notes, there's going to be the chocolate notes, and all this is going to be pulled into the coffee. So someday you will walk into a coffee bar, and it will be like a bar. It will be with taps, lines of taps. And so somebody's going to do it. I don't know who's going to be the first. Maybe you're watching, you'll be the first. But talk to me because I got lots of ideas. I just don't want to throw money in that direction, but if I can help you do it, let me help you. Give me a contact and let's get together and let's talk. Thanks, Guy from Vecinos Coffee Guy. Subscribe and hit the bell and you'll be notified when we do a new video.